Hello guys, and welcome everyone to today's VMS Pro Series. Guys, welcome to the qualifying that is currently going on in the GT3 class. And for today we're jumping onto Christian Mulgera, our teammate here in the McLaren GT3. The guys have one more shot after this, and then it's already time for hypercar category to take it on. And having said so, I'm just about to put my information tab together to be sure, just in case if anything breaks down. As in anything, I mean race lap app. Then we're able to have a look into things. Anyway, guys, 6 more minutes in the GT3 qualifying. We see Christian here on an improvement. You guys obviously interested in the full timing range, and Christian jumps from 12th to 7th, having one more lap, actually 8th already. Someone behind him improved. I don't know about the BOP for the GT3s. It looks a little bit like a Lambo fest at the front. And we have also teammate Patrick Schindler in the other McLaren sitting 6th. Let's have a look how this goes. Guys, I hope you had a great weekend all together. I hope everything is fine on your end. We're about to go into the racing fairly soon here. As you guys can imagine, last couple of days racing motto being grid and go. This is exactly what we're going to do today again. I did like 20 minutes of, I'm not even sure if I want to call it warm-up, but I can't gonna call it warm-up because that is actually what it is. And that's it. That needs to be enough for today again, sadly. Yeah, I can obviously argue about whether that is the right mindset at the minute. The thing is, it's not only about mindset for me right now. It's basically mostly about time availability, which is the limiting factor these days, which is a shame, and which also needs to change in hindsight at some point. So yeah, I'm working on that. As soon as I'm gonna be a little bit more sophisticated and satisfied and settled in my job, things are going to be alright again from there onwards. It just needs a bit of time. That's sad truth. Right, so guys are done. GT3s have started the very last lap. Let's see, also Patrick had to abort his final lap. Well, and then we see how things are going in our qualifying session, hashtag soon. Eventually I could bring up my core meter again at some point, right? Not tonight. But hashtag soon. Okay, so you know what? Basically, we're just waiting for our series to go, for our session to go. We are allowed to hit the fast lane with 11-ish minutes to go. So yeah, that is what we're basically just waiting for, and we're trying to do as good as we possibly can. If we somehow manage to start close to the top 10. Huh?
Are you guys feeling ready?
My hands are cold.
My feet are cold.
My testing was cold. Like, the 20-minute practice, like, I'm feeling awesome actually. Just in hindsight, just half a second off Sven, so could be worse. In all honesty, I'm not sure if I'm gonna survive the outlap. King Mike, hello.
Honestly, me neither, man.
Moin moin. So
Should
you
be
in
fine with a
up in
bit of
northern
extra
Germany?
TC, no?
Sorry, Mike.
When I'm the Toyota, I'll tell you that.
You're up in the northern Germany.
Crank the ARB.
Even full deployment, it's oversteering, man. It's mental.
Oh man.
Anyway.
I was about to say, like, any little bit of throttle in the S's and S1, Alpine just says, nope, I'm not gonna go straight again. Is it smart to do like the first 2 or 3 laps like really easy, not rubbering up the tires at all, just bringing up heat?
I mean,
I don't
I weave a lot. Not a lot, but I weave a decent bit. Like, I need some temperature in the front right. So, I'm weaving.
Yeah, but like, do you rather go for push as much as you can on lap 2 and 3, or do you just like go, I'm taking my time?
I mean, I don't push for lap time, but I push the tires to get some temperature in, you know?
Rafael
The last 2
Donati,
laps are the
thank you
money
so
laps
much
for
for the
me.
follow. Welcome. Yeah, okay. Got it.
Oh, hello, Sven.
Hello.
I pulled way down, man. Oh.
Uh-oh.
There wasn't even like someone next to me. There's a bit of a gap between me and the next person up.
Yeah, it was just you next to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I just tried to like maybe make some positions, maybe.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Arda for last race.
Position gain merchants behind, looking forwards.
In theory, we should have like a minute to spare, so I'm not going to be rushing much. I'll just overtake Bozos.
Yeah, maybe you should go extra slow then.
Yeah, that's just the top of my head. Might be wrong though.
Or maybe I'll spin out of the pits.
High chance of me doing it in the S1 at least.
Well, my headphones is shitting itself. So that's great. That's cool.
It would be funny if someone just started in front in the pit lane and then just immediately spins and blocks the exit completely.
There would be someone T-boning you into the right direction for sure.
Alright, let's see the spinners in the outlaw.
If I weave, I die. Ritual Horse, thank you so much.
I haven't been weaving. But
I just bro steer sometimes, just full up.
Yeah, near Hamburg.
yeah, I'm just gently weaving a bit.
You know the big moin moin there. So moin moin, I'm trying to tell that to my tires as well, so they finally heat up.
Fire there.
Right. I mean, I don't want to go as slow as these guys are going. Good. What is he already doing, man?
He knows. There's 1 minute left at the end, you know.
But going this slow.
Alonso Hamilton tactics,
Okay.
Hungary.
As much temp as you want, at least for me.
Oh, I already got a cut.
Just don't want to sit behind when I can go a bit faster and get some temps in. And we are looking. Good luck.
Good luck. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, we have a track temp of 23 at least. Just not a whole lot, but generally a bit more than you guys. We have survived the most tricky phase with the tires, I think. But still, everything from here on could still immediately be a spin-off if we don't take care. Degrees. Car's still pretty sloppy. But let's see how it goes. Thinking about just taking one more warm-up lap eventually. How are we looking? Still not 100% where I want them. Temperature-wise to be. But we're done now. We have 4.5 minutes, 3 more shots. Eventually 4. As you can imagine, it's no goodie after sector 1 to be like just a tenth faster than your previous time. But yeah, we're in the Alpine. Alpine explains a lot. Was about to lose the rear, had to do a correction. I'm scared of running white turn 1, invalidating the lap. Yeah, but you already see where the journey is going to go to, which is like outside the top 10 for another time on the grid. Missed the apex, still on the brakes. I think currently Ferrari is best hypercar to be in. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I have a little bit of leeway left in this corner, but obviously not 6 or 7/10, just about 2. And that's it. I think that is sort of my potential in the Alpine. Not sufficient for anything better right now. Much curb, sadly. Missed that apex too. One. There's still a chance for a 3 or 4 place improvement for the moment. Instead of P17, 14th. Ah. Let's see who's still coming. Simracing still on a lap. Where is he? P15 coming around final turn. He will beat me. Ulrich is done. Biela is also still on a lap. Yeah, probably 16th in the end. You have Sven in the same car in P6. What did Sven do? 42.9. What do we have? 43.4. It's that half a second that I spoke about before. Ah. Well. Yeah. Between frustrating and expected.
Not bad.
I'm a bozo.
Well, could be worse. I mean, I'm half a second off Sven, so right in the ballpark where I expected myself. It's just 10 places behind.
Uh, funny how there's one LMH behind me and 6 LMH in front of me.
Isn't that happy moon? Sven, what are you gonna do with the click of the rear?
I'm gonna keep it.
I'm so scared. I think I take it down again.
I'm surprised Fabio is so far down.
Yep.
What did you do with the diff? Well, guys, this is going to be fun. Oh yeah. Right. Thankfully every one of you tuned in. Mr. Dante, hello there. Was not that bad.
You guys remember when
Pre-1, 2,
where
3.
we get the start here?
No.
Well, we had to
Nice.
choose the cars
The
before
only
the
race
new
I
tires.
did here
and
was
so on.
LFM last season.
Like before the new
See,
tires and the
Yellowstone
new
on
pop
2
came out,
hards?
so
That's weird.
we pulled kind of a black box. Also, we decided to just want to do something
Menard
else, so,
as
we went
well.
for the
I
Alpine
see a
instead
caddy
of
on a hard.
an obvious choice. But well, let's say it didn't go that great in the end, right? Anyway, 80 minutes of fun.
Jetty on the rear left hard. Oh no.
We have 2 Porsches here with hearts on the left.
I sure hope tire wear is not a concern.
Well, we're doomed
I
there
Well, yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not switching from my strategy. Like, he slammed.
If I feel like I'm not making it on tires, then I just switch to left in the pit. No idea what my percentage number is.
90-ish. That's mine.
I mean for the tire wear per lap.
Ah. What is the lap distance?
I don't know either, but like, I don't think there's any concern for the tire wear. There's no point checking it. They're easily gonna last 80 minutes.
2.8.
80% is just a concern.
1.8.
I'm the lock in. Good luck.
Good luck.
Alright, guys. $80 minutes of Silverstone in the VMS Pro Series. Here we go. Oh, that Porsche is just not driving ahead, man.
Not going for
Hier
it.
Mulo off. Ah, come on. How unlucky can I be? Yes, make it 4 wide. Come on, dude. That's a smart move. Yamulo took 3.5 seconds out of me within 1.5 laps. Basically, 1.5 of a lap even. Ferrari BOP is a joke. Okay, let's see how this goes from here on. I don't necessarily think points are on the horizon.
Like crazy how much time I lose in that high speed stuff.
Our car's so parked there, it's incredible. Obviously hitting the anti-cut isn't smart. Oh, come on, that's not even... Like, as if I gain time. Anyway. Yeah, real life Ferrari. Bob was a bit of a discussion point all 2025 season long, I remember that. I guess one sees that I haven't had that much of a practice, isn't it? with BMW ahead. 44.6. Ah, I'm going wide on that one. That is half a cut point. Yeah. So what are people around me doing? Actually, I'm able to keep pace up until Grigo, which isn't too bad. That is probably a good possibility for me to, well, hopefully make something happen here. Like everything that Iamulo trying to cut in right now is a bit of a, I need to disregard that, because that will cost them just time, nothing else. I need to disregard next 3 cars ahead, but I need to have a close look what people ahead of us doing then. So let me see. Doing 44.8 or 44.7 cars ahead. We are 44.9. So in my opinion, we do have the pace to get some points here today. The question is, do we have a car to actually attempt an overtake or not? That is something I'm not sure of yet. Because against BMW and Caddy, I don't think we have that great of acceleration, if I'm entirely honest with you. Okay, so Iamulo, disregard Iamulo, we need to look at the other people. As we're doing a PB. Do we see a couple of greens? Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a real green, because we're basically identical to the points pace, and then also we lost a little bit of time to cars ahead last lap apart from Passioni. But it's not looking too bad. That's obviously gigantic news. I don't know who spun around, but I'll take it. Finally get turn 1. P12. And I think that both cars that were around there might be the cars that we have actually been potentially chasing for points. But our high-speed performance of that car is so bad. Like, we do have good acceleration. We are kind of fine in the low to medium speed corners. Just David X, hello there, how you doing? Thank you so much for your raid. How is the stream? I may lack a little bit of front end, I don't know. And at the same time, like, I'm scared, but I'm trying. Rear ARB2. There is a little bit of a hope. A bit too much speed. In hindsight, I have to admit, I think I'm rather slower than faster. All of the corresponding cars ahead. Better waiting. Yeah, first time going through traffic, and I don't feel too great on that ARB2. Oh, and that might be expensive for me. That might be expensive for me. They will all pass those 3 GT3s. And I just won't. I'm gonna get stuck behind at least one Mercedes here. Ah, damn it. Sorry, Patrick. And this, you know, this cycle might be the difference between being close and being able to have a look, or to just get stuck behind the next cycle. To just here. Very scary. We love a mixture of dirty air and bad front end in the first place that just washes white. Ah, 7/10 down already on ourselves. Just in this lap. I don't know if I would recommend the Alpine with new tires, to be all honest with you. Not because I'm not happy with it. Mainly because I still, you know, last 8 races that I've done until going back into deep January is simply grid and go. Fire up the game, do 30 minutes on a setup that was provided by the team and practice, go into the race, be hopelessly off the pace, just like here as well, and then just go. So, in no way possible I do have understood that new tire model just yet. I would need to do an excessive amount of racing and driving to fully understand it. So, the only racing and driving I've done has been those grid and go races in the Alpine. So, in hindsight, I have absolutely no idea how a Ferrari or whatever would feel like. I simply don't know, you know. So hence I can also not recommend or not recommend the Alpine. Because simply I have no idea about other cars. I mean, not missing apexes would be like a star to the right. Grand Slam, thank you so much for your follow. Hello there and welcome. Yeah, and guys, if you're new to this, if you enjoy this thing, please have to follow on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube
I've been
channel.
killed.
If you haven't done already.
Oh
Go
shit,
for it,
by the
go for it.
Peugeot? Oh, is that the Mount guys one?
Yep.
Surprised.
Which position did you drop from?
What was it?
5.
Like D5, yeah.
Fortunate.
My calculation, left side is limited, but should make it. Pidigen, thank you very much for the
Yeah.
follow. So I'm trying to follow Sven as good as possible now. To see about his lines, to see about things he's doing, the lines he's taking, to learn. Because in hindsight, Sven is exactly that half a second quicker at all the time. And I see he's able to do more rotation prior to a turn than I'm doing it. Which means, again, similar issue than in Kota, I think. I'm just carrying a bit too much speed into these turns. And I do know as a fact that this type of style is an issue for these new tires. They just do not like being pushed too much, having carried too much speed and so on. Jesus Christ, I was lucky not to get the calculation there. Ooh, I almost spun. Like, you know, I expected the car to almost snap on me and go around, but it actually didn't even do anything in the end. And this is this is the whole issue with the car I'm having right now, is I cannot quite feel yet what the car is doing in whichever situation. And that to an extent is a real issue. Because with that, it's like I'm fishing a little bit in the dark. As in, what is the right approach to do? Now this time I took it way more defensive in the Grand Prix Turn 2, which in hindsight gave me a better lap time overall, while Sven was running a little bit wide this time. So just being behind Sven and just like focusing on, well, on the one hand estimating what he's doing, on the other hand seeing what he's doing, just trying to copy that as much as possible is going to be my key, hopefully, to get a little bit more into a zone. 44.3, 44.1, 44.3. Now this time I'm getting... I don't get the calculation, luckily again. I took too much curb doing this, yeah. I think this just illustrates best where our car currently is a bit down on performance.
My tires are kind of fucked.
Go, 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 go.
Thank you.
Still faster than me though, I think. Yeah, but like MD, as you just heard, Sven's tires are obviously cooked from the incident, which isn't gonna help at all. And this is obviously not going to help me at all. Oh, the traffic jungle. It's unbearable. So easy to just do a mistake. Yeah, exactly what happened behind us now. So easy to just do a mistake, have an incident, get a penalty from it. Quite rightly so. Now you need to be damn careful and opportunistic. Hey Chris Pint. How are you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining. This is gonna get F'd for me again. Yeah, and they will clear all the GT3s. And I won't probably clear a single one. Yeah, just one. You hardly done Silverstone endurance races back then on R Factor 2. I feel like fundamentally often getting screwed by traffic. Not this time, thankfully. Just about not. What is the gap? Well, still kind of similar. Well, MD, I'll give you something though. For today at least, it looks like we're the closest ever to points this season. I can't remember how it went in Fuji, and Fuji was like that last and like had all sorts of issues. Like this here, at least for the moment, I mean, still waiting for me to at some point just spin, you know. But for the moment, things are looking okay. It's just, yeah, guess what? I'm gonna get stuck behind the GT3 again. And they go so slow through Cops Corner in the end. I just mentally lose so much pace there. So, potentially 12 more laps worth of fuel. Well, Crispin, we're just doing the no practice approach right now. Remember that phrase, grid and go, because that's exactly what we're doing here. Well, remember, a couple of things have changed. Tires have changed, Bop has changed. There is like a shitload amount of things that have changed. I don't know. ARB2 is probably just not the thing. I feel like you have to you have to be trail braking into a turn in order to improve rotation of the car. And at the same time, I have absolutely zero confidence in the car to stay straight while trail braking. Low speed turns are kinda fine. But high to medium speed corners feel horrendous. Stowe corner, Tops corner, Maggots, Beckett's Chapel is like I turn in, being a little bit on the brakes. But I'm like fully bracing. You get what I mean? What I do 44.0, 44.2, I do 44.6. Like this, you know. Alright, this, yeah, get me the penalty, come on. Ah, fuck this shit. Got to brake. 46 or 45 laps.
46.
What's Isaac doing there in the grass?
I don't know. Maybe crashed to the desktop. He's DNF, I think.
He spun in sector 1 into the wall. That's probably why.
Ah, okay.
What's your virtual energy consumption, Sven, on an average basis?
Well, last lap was 3.47, so I think that's pretty average.
This is exactly what I mean. This is what I got absolutely zero feel about. And that is the biggest issue for me on the car.
Either a leader in the pits already.
Yeah, they're gonna take tires.
Freebies, let's go.
Interesting.
And now I got myself into that situation where at Emo, I'm likely stuck behind a slower car. Not sure, might be wrong. just see how much the BMW in those high to medium speed corners is... Like, I'm taking the better lines, yet I'm having less rotation. And at the same time going in a bit wrong into Stowe. And I'm immediately... Oh yeah, of course. So I've just reinstalled RaceLab app, but it just decided to ship myself again. So I expect the RaceLab app to be gone. We'll potentially restart it on the pit stop. But how do I get myself some fresh air here again? People also seem to take stops for traffic.
You're in.
I'm going as well. But I'm not taking tires.
I don't know about this tire change strategy, man. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't see a point right now.
Overshooting the pit box like, hey! I think Yanni took tires though. Very important to get out of that out ahead of that McLaren. I'm not sure though. Yep, still 7 seconds. What was the... What is your... No, never mind.
I don't think he took tires then. He was 2 seconds ahead of me.
Again, it didn't change tires, yeah. So let's see whether we can make up some ground. Have this tremendous understeer right now again. I mean, makes sense, right? Car's heavy again. So on, Bila is in, he was behind me anyway, I think. I sort of delayed going through the traffic cycle for once now. Whether that was good or not, we'll see later on. Ah, yeah, but it's still like 6 or 7% more weight of the total weight, you know. As you say, it's not much, but at the same time, it's sort of significant. The bigger issue right now is like people got hard tires around me sometimes. I would be more interested to see why this race lab app thing keeps crashing and just closing. I don't fucking get it. I would love to understand it though. So I am a bit underfueled, I'm afraid. But nothing to be too worried about it. Gonna save that up. I haven't changed anything really to the PC at all. But I may check for it. I'm probably gonna open a support ticket anyway.
How much we take in order?
The box now, you should have 71 or 72% on the exit.
Like, I think I'm doing 1 or 2 more laps extra on you, so I'm gonna take 61 at my pit. If you're doing 1 more lap, then maybe go 64 or 65, because I'm lifting a tiny bit. Or yeah.
Rotate.
You got 1 more after this, right?
No, this is my last lap.
Take 68.
This is the most ridiculous cut I've got in the entire race.
Yes. Something like
Thank
that.
Yeah, it's the story of the race really, like cuts and calculation already costing me 2 or 3 seconds. Probably I will not score points again today. Once again another P11. Unless shenanigans. And then I lost that position against that BMW. Neveji, thank you very much for your follow, and also a big shout out for the tier 1 sub and the continuous support of MD275. Thank you, buddy. Sorry for not having seen that. I think you subbed right when I was in the pits. I was a bit overwhelmed with things. Thank you so much for your Prime sub for 15 months of support, and if you guys appreciate this, if you want to see more of that, please have a follow on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel. Make sure to give this a thumbs up on the stream as well. Yeah, more thumbs up for more track limits. Here we go. Another 0.25 despite lifting off the track. But it's fine. 1.5 cut points now. More than half distance done. Paul Poe with a DT, arguably for track limits. Easy to get them. Sadly, that doesn't really help me, as I'm ahead of Paul in the first place. Issue that I'm talking about though is like, I need to still go through the traffic yet I'm not gaining any time on cars ahead. Because I'm like dealing myself with all sort of own problems. Some of them being self-inflicted, other of them being traffic-inflicted. This is a bit of both. Two or three more cars to go. But yeah, as a matter of fact, again, on this traffic cycle, I'm gonna lose out some more time again. I mean, arguably is also a bit down to the lack of experience on this track. In terms of... Oh, this is important, but yeah, you see Passoni and probably also Ulrich both coming out ahead of me. Just from running on lower energy and lower weight, not having that many issues. And I kind of passed the traffic cycle before me and passed it in a better manner, right? So that's the thing. Haven't really had a big moment, so I can't really put it onto some driving or some such. It's just, and maybe I should have thought about this. The undercut is plain stupid, maybe. Yes, the only way to save energy is to like get off the throttle. Period. I have to admit, I kind of lost my mojo a bit in the last 5 to 10 minutes in terms of
I am somehow in the lead by 10 seconds.
quality of driving. Well, Dario was F'd in the first lap and he's now second, so...
I also overcut two people, Yarnay and Leitao.
Their early pit stop is completely pointless. I don't get why they did that.
I can agree, I got overcut by 5 seconds as well.
Overcut was insanely powerful. I did like a 43-2, man. When after they boxed.
Don't say that too loud, mate. Sadly, I'm slower than the cars behind.
I think I got a chance on the caddy at least. Ah, come on! I'm not even gaining time off the track. How the fuck is it every time a yellow calculation of sorts? Come on, 2.1 and already we can get that. Confident that we can get this. Yeah. Not like that though. This is the thing. Turn 1 Copse corner. Endless understeer, and then into Mackett's Beckett's trap where I almost lose the rear. I mean, I can cry as much as I want, since I'm always doing grid and go. This is probably all unjustified, it's just... It's a circle of a devil, right? No driving, no performance, no pace, no satisfaction, no fun, less driving, less performance, less pace, even less fun, and just more pain. I will need to dedicatedly sit down.
The 15 from now.
And do things. Yeah. Well, that is a that's currently a me problem.
Could be.
It's a mixture between life and personal focus. As there is a couple of things currently that have more of my attention. Bro, why? Or did I go to the left while looking at the top? You guys on the stream watch it. Did I cut him across or did he turn in on me? I cut him across, then obviously I'm sorry. No intention doing that, of course. What did Ada do? What is impressive to me is that Ian Wooler was dead last on lap 1 and is now leading that fucking race. He's a bit short on fuel though. Eh? Wait, Ada is being displayed in P16. Did he drop from the server? Ada, which position you in?
I'm dead.
No way. Internet?
Skill issue.
Or did you crash in a wall?
Yeah, I pinned it.
Say. There's no way. And just as we speak, like, my amount of bad luck with the traffic means again I'm just losing so much time while Ulrich ahead just does not. But hey, 20 more minutes. You never know what else to happen. Yeah, 46.0 they do with traffic, I do 47.0. And just look ahead. More of that bullshit to come. Thankfully now, a little bit of payback. Just a tiny little bit. Where are we? 3, 2, 1 still to go on the GT3 stuff. Nice. Come on, give me the pen. I was just waiting for a drive-through. Right. Another second just wasted. I'm looking forward to get by Luke. And then hopefully be fine with traffic for a while to actually see my pace. And my pace difference potentially. $20 minutes to go, come on. You guys have to pray that any update is fixing my skill issue. Well, maybe a live update would fix my skill issue with dedicating more time towards driving and such. Points are just 4 seconds ahead, man. In hindsight, if I didn't lose the position in the first place. I'm not gonna do any shoulda, woulda, coulda, whatever. Very good idea, MD. Should immediately do that. So not an emotional support dog in the office, but like a factual support dog in the office. Sounds about smart. So I do have pace advantage over Ulrich, I feel. But we need to perfectly execute this from now. Especially since I'm kind of tight on energy. With tight on energy, I mean like... any more inefficiency. Oh, we won't make it. 11-0 with exactly 11 laps to go. Pazzoni is too quick. I think Pazzoni keeps losing time, if anything, in the traffic. But if he plays it safe with that, make sure he doesn't get into troubles. That's a very good strategy for driving. The only question I'm gonna have regarding Ulrich is where will my Alpine have the advantage in order to be able to do a move. It won't be acceleration. You guys remember how Cadillacs drove circles around us and Paul Ricard. It won't likely be high speed turns because this is where we're struggling big time with the car. It'd likely also not be jailbreaking zones because there I struggle with the tires and not with that specific tires that are on the car. It's just like with the behavior of this tire model. So, yeah. How do I get on with this? Put way too much speed into it, but apparently it seems like I am faster than Ulrich in those maggots back at Sheffield, which means Stowe Corner is going to be the place to be, where I need to make this work. Ixlaf, I should have criticized the updates. You stopped logging into LMU after the patch. Well, it was gonna come anyway, I assume. Not much that I could have done to avoid it, right? I'm not gonna lift anymore for this stupid track limit thing now. I mean, for me, not playing Le Mans Ultimate is not an option, as you can imagine. I think Ulrich's front left tire on hard is creating a hell of a lot of an issue for him right now. Seems to me like in right-hand turns he's struggling the most. But as long as he finds me Nee. Wirklich nee. Yeah. For as long as he finds me doing the shit that I'm doing, there's no issue for him, right? Damn, that second loss is so much pain to see. In my opinion, it might be the difference between having a shot and not having one. As the clock's ticking down, you know, like it's not like I've got endless possibilities here. And the gap was down to 1.2 last lap. And then I see traffic, and I know exactly what it means. It means he's gonna get through on the long road, on the long straight. I'm gonna be stuck behind before turn 1, losing another fight for a second. And I'm so sick of it, you cannot believe it. He's actually getting through both of them. Yeah, and without my mistake of the last lap, I would have at least gotten one before turn 1 and the other one before the entry of this one. As a result though, yeah, I know, lots of whining. As a result though, gap's now down to 2.6 instead of still being at 2.0. Yeah, only 6 minutes remaining, 6 laps. I won't make a pass. There's literally just no chance. Yeah, I have to lift off at the king again. To make this move. It's fine, I'm sorry, I will stop complaining now. I'll probably put it into some ridiculous parody of driving. You know, just like some fun gag to work with it. Finally. I got 7/10 out of traffic. Thank you so much. Through this situation, I'll thankfully just get unharmed. Luckily, but I get through it. Patrick's not on my Discord. Yeah, I need to hope that traffic is now spilling the tea in my direction. Otherwise I see just drama for me. 7 more cars, 2.2 seconds. I see the disaster right into turn 1 for me now. What's the gap? 1.7. Pitch perfect driving I need now. And then obviously a lap for making a shot, 5 laps to go. No. Yaps back to 2. I may have lost the chance, not gonna lie, I may have lost the chance on that one occasion where I ran wide into penultimate corner. He's gonna pass the GT3 and I'm dead. Oh, he doesn't. That might be the lucky bit that gets me here into position. Because it's now him that lost that second. Ah, Michi. Hit that anti-cut like 15 times already this race. No goodie. Yeah, man, that caddy acceleration. Ugh. Yeah, onto Hangar Straight is, if anything, my best chance. Good to go. Ah, shit. Too close. I think I'm too close. No, traffic ahead. Well, good for me, I guess. Ich glaub's echt nicht. Wirklich nicht.
Same guy that killed me just killed Fabio as well.
What the fuck?
What a guy.
Yeah, nice. No P11. Of course, the guy just understood. Like, if I don't do what I just did, I'll just get killed. And again, I need... Nah, this is not gonna happen. Once again, no points. But in hindsight, that means we can change car easily because no points to be fought fighting.
At least he lets me go. Even though he's gonna get a penalty anyway, or two.
Get him, Manny. Man, traffic just denied me a potential move for P11. And once again, I'll be sitting pointless here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Good drive, just a shame that the result doesn't tell the full story through that. It was a very good drive.
Jimmy
Does
Menard
Ross-
is a serial killer.
Thank you so much for the follow. Who?
Jimmy Menard killed me and Fabio in the same corner.
Well, I saw some interesting driving into Yane after the finish line on... Was it yesterday's race?
Ah, yes. Yeah. When he ran out of fuel.
Yep. Out of fuel is also exactly what I am. I really hate it, like every time I'm starting a race being like second to last, and I finish also like being second to last, but like 5 positions ahead. It just never gives me the feeling that I actually gain positions.
Let's see what happened to Arda.
Oh yeah, let me know.
Yeah, so he lost the rear into the basically turn 2 of the Formula 1 layout. The left-hander.
Ooh. What?
Fully smashed into the wall.
I need to have a look at that. Which lap?
Lap 31. It's going around the outside of a lapped car. F.
I mean, he hasn't been on the grippy stuff, but what the fuck did his car do there?
I think it's just a Toyota moment.
Because of yeah, off throttle and steering input, right? Basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So unfortunate. Yeah, Moritz, I was furious. I would have loved to have a go at you because your front left was dead, but whatever. Enjoy the points that you might get from penalties. I think I will again be P11 in classifications. Whatever, really.
I got killed lap 12 after Hanger Straight. Just missed the corner. Yeah, that killed me.
Where did Minar kill you?
Lap 12 after Hanger Straight. The right-hander.
So unfortunate. It could have been me at the same time. This tire is so weird. Yeah, shame.
Where did he kill Fabio? Let's see.
And when?
Lap 36, I think. Same corner.
While being defensive.
No, he was attacking Fabio. But wow, it's actually the exact same incident. Feels like he just misses the corner slightly, and then yeah.
Alright guys, I'll say that's gonna do it for today. That's gonna do it for this one. Thank you for watching. Tune in on Thursday, the very latest, when we have more streams. And until then, guys, please, if you appreciate this, please have a thumbs up, subscribe us on the YouTube channel, follow us on Twitch, and enjoy racing on Le Mans Ultimate, everyone. See you and bye-bye.